Everybody on YouTube, it's your boy, the Memphis XLR, back at you. Check this out. The show where we take a look at every type of deck that we want to be taking a look at, and have ourselves a good old time. Today, everybody, is part 1 of a special on Smile Sorcerer, a Performapal monster that I didn't even remember was a thing that allows for crazy amounts of draw power. And so we got ourselves 2 decks, one today, one the next day. Well, we're going to be taking a look at Smile Sorcerer, trying to turbo him out along with some other Performapals to get some draw action going, do some combos, some wombos, the whole shebang. Today, we're trying the Exodia variant. Performapals are actually really good at drawing. They have a lot of different draw things to do. And so we're going to give that a shot today. So, real quick, we're going to go over the cards we'll be using in today's deck, and then go right into the duels. So for our main deck today, we have each one copy of Exodia's limbs and his head. Obviously, we need one of each because that's an Exodia deck. We have 2 copies of Performapal Smile Sorcerer, 1 copy of Astrograph Sorcerer, 3 copies of Chronograph Sorcerer. We have our Monkey Board. We have our Daggerman. We have 1 Stargazer Magician because we can summon it off of the Astrograph. We have ourselves a Performapal Odd-Eyes Butler Boy, because he combos well with both of these. We have 3 copies of Skullcombat Joke for searching, 1 copy of Gentrude for getting out other scales. We have 3 copies of Pendulum Sorcerer for just getting rid of all the cards in our deck, putting them in our hand, keeping things in a rotation. We have 2 copies of Help Princess for swarming, for rank 4 fodder, things of that like. We have Time Gazer, because again, Chronograph Sorcerer's a thing. 3 copies of Lizard Draw as part of our draw engine. 3 copies of Lady Ange because she's literally Pot of Greed. We have ourselves our 3 copies of Guitartle. Again, draw power is king here. 2 copies of Smile World because that's the card that allows us to go for crazy draws off the Smile Sorcerer. A couple copies of Duelist Alliance, searches out things like Pendulum Sorcerer, as well as our 1 copy of Soul Pendulum, which just allows us even more fangs. And of course, we have our 1 Monster Born, because we do have things in the graveyard from time to time, even though these are pendulums, and this is helpful on occasion. As for the extra, we have many things. We have things like a couple Mascarenas for our links. We have 2 copies of Beyond's a Pendulum for searching all the pendulums in our deck, as well as sometimes allowing us to pop cards of our opponents. We have our Nightmare Unicorn, because why wouldn't we have this dude? We have 1 copy of Borlcore Dragon, because he's a nice link 3 we can make many a time. Borl's Sword Dragon is, of course, a staple for many a deck, and we use this one just as well. We have things like Topological Zeroboros, because we can summon this thing off Borlcode's effect. We have our things like Avermax for our main defensive boss. We have Underworld Goddess for getting rid of our opponent's graveyard. Dugares allows for more drawing. Baguska if things go bad and we just need to stall for a turn or 2, and 3 copies of Natis in case we're up against that dang old new, Dogmatica link, not really, the ritual dude, the big ritual dude, as well as, just Dogmaticas in general. Side deck, I threw in another Baguska, but that's really not that important. What you want to be throwing in, if you feel the need, is another, just 1 copy of AA Zeus. There wasn't much else other than, more draw power. Maybe another copy of Duelist Alliance if you want to make Soul Pendulum a little more consistent. But we have many ways to cheat out Smile Sorcerer and the like. So, that's the deck we're going to take a look at, everybody. Let's go ahead in the EDO Pro, show this deck off in some duels, show you the wombos and the combos and the what-have-yous. Oh, we'll have such a good time. Alright, yeah, first opponent, another day, another card game. We like to go first with this deck, not because we're made to go first, but because how this game is becoming. Going first is almost required. Even with all the new things like Triple Tactics and all the other new cards Konami's coming out, they kind of, go against combo decks. We still like to go first. So we're up against Mutants. Okay. Mutants, not the worst thing to go up against. I mean, that's not bad. Not bad. So what do we have for a hand? Well, we got Exodia. It's always nice to see him in his big pearly whites. Look at him smiling there. Look at him smiling there. He ready to start smiling. We also already have our Smile Sorcerer. He's the main idea of this deck. We have this dude. You can summon him from the scales if you have a monster whose original attack is higher. Get destroyed on the board. And then he searches the Smile spells and the traps. There are traps as well. And, you know, I can once per turn just draw a whole bunch of cards for every monster whose attack is different than their original. Now, it does come with caveats. You know, you can only have Performapals or Odd Eyes. And also, you can't special summon the turn after you've, you know, done this effect. So, it's a little bit of a limited draw, but considering I can potentially draw 6 off of this in an Exodia deck, well, it's not too bad. You know, Performapals actually have a surprising amount of draw. All things considered, you know, got Guitardle and Lizard draw. That's +2. You got Lady Ange. That's another +2. That's probably that. I'm not doing the right thing for plussing, but you get the idea. You get to draw 2 off of both of those things. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. So, what is this guy doing? Just summoning a bunch of mutants, I presume? I mean, he's got the one that, let's see, banish a card from the hand or the field to draw 2 cards. I thought the thing stopped traps or something. No, it does not. You got the fusion, though. This one, hand or field to negate spells, which is a little annoying, considering that I do a lot of spell work. And what you gonna do, make another one? Yes. Yes, he did. Can he do both of those? No, he cannot. But he can fuse. And the fusion, if I remember correctly, is actually rather annoying. So, with all that in mind, what are we going to do? We have many things. So let's normal summon our Skullcrabat Joker. Nice little search-a-muffin. Searches any of our Performapals. Is very nice. And we are going to search. Who do we want to search in this case? Let me think. If I get Valet. Gears are turning. Or I could get Pendulum Sorcerer. Both of these are great ideas. I'm going to get Valet, though. I'm just going to muddle through and see where this goes, because I have many things I can do. So, what we're going to go ahead and do is start by activating Smile Boy. He does count as a spell, so my opponent could negate this. He could do that. And he could banish my Smiles also, which would kind of suck, but we'll see how this goes. I mean, he only has the 1. He only has 1 negate. Alright, so we'll bait out that negate, though, with Duelist Alliance. Very powerful spell. Add any Pendulum, or a Pendulum Spell Trap from the deck to the hand. Alright, and that'll spook him. I kind of figured it would. Soul Pendulum would have been nice. That would have allowed me to bring out Smile Sorcerer. But sometimes you get it, and sometimes you don't. Let's go ahead. Let's draw some cards. Let's ditch our Butler and draw 2 cards. And now we've got Butler in the grave. I can use Butler in the grave to pop my Skullcrabat Joker. Okay, Stargazer. Not ideal, but let's see. Yeah, it's not ideal, but it's livable. So we're going to use our Odd Eyes boy. We're going to pop the Skullcrabat Joker. I can also pop Smile Sorcerer, but I kind of want to keep him because he is still a nice 1 scale. And now we're going to go for Astrograph Sorcerer, who I can summon and then add another copy of Skullcrabat Joker that I can use later. Very nice. He's only at 1, but he's still powerful. So, having done all these things, we're going to make Beyond the Pendulum. Now we're going to go into making big things. I can add any pendulum I desire. Anyone I desire can be mine. The low price of $3.99. What is this? Okay, do the fusion. Trying to remember exactly what the fusion of mutants does. I think it just blows things up, but I think it also has some kind of protection. I just cannot for the life of me remember what it is. Yeah, okay, so it is if I play a trap. I don't have any traps, so that this thing doesn't do anything to me. These were annoying. The fusion's going to be annoying. But this thing doesn't really matter to me. So, synthesis. Target a card in the field and destroy it. That ain't too kosher. Let's get Chronograph, then. Because now if he pops me, Chronograph will allow me to summon itself, and I can make more things. Yeah, that's right. If you do something, I can do something too. You know? I'm going to be making it easy for this guy. You know, this is primarily Exodia. Chronograph? You were supposed to do a thing, my dude. Okay, well that's a little annoying, but what do I have in the extra deck? I got stuff and I've got things. Okay. Activate Chronograph Sorcerer. And I am negated because of the effect of the Beyond Pendulum, so I can't pop Chronograph right now, which would have been nice. It would have been very nice, and I could still do that, potentially. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. That is 4 materials. What does this thing do again? Put out a card or effect. Activate this effect. This effect, unaffected by the effects of things. Okay. Alright. That'll work. So, from the hand... From the hando, tempted, but no, let's just Pendulum Summon 3 of them things. That'll work. You know, the nice thing about this deck that I've made here is that we have options. You know, Exodia decks are all about drawing, but sometimes you can't draw things. Sometimes you just kind of have to do other things. So this thing is only unaffected later. Right now... I can just bring back Lady Ange. This fusion card destroyed by an opponent's card and a banished mutant. Well, yeah, you'd be able to do that. Or I could make Underworld Goddess of the Closed World and just be like, screw you. That sounds like an excellent idea. Let's do that. Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. He gives me 2 zones and it negates everything. And... stops graveyard stuff. So let's get rid of Mutant Beast. Just because I don't like Mutant Beast. I don't want it to be gone. And so, now we're in a pretty good position. You know, Exodia, we haven't drawn into Exodia just yet. Our draw power has not shown up just yet. It is present. You know, Lady Ange is present. I didn't get my turtle, though. Or my... If I could get, what's his name? Pendulum Sorcerer. That'd be the really... That's where you get the stuff. The Pendulum Sorcerer... Pop your scales, add new scales, add turtle and lizard draw over and over again. That's the idea there. This card's destroyed. Many things are available. So let's summon out Gentrude. Let's summon out Skullcrabat because he's bigger. And who's the next biggest dude? Let's summon an Astrograph Sorcerer. And again, I'm very tempted to... I'm tempted to Pendulum Summon Exodia's head just because I can. But no, we're just going to summon these dudes. Summon some dudes. And... I guess he could... Yeah, he could. I suppose if he has another fusion trap, which I would not bet my dollar against that he has... We'll see. So, do I do anything else? I think no. I think we're just going to go for battle phase. I think we're just going to keep it nice and simple. Let's attack with our Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. What are you going to do? What you going to do, sir? I got Exodia's head. Do you have Exodia's head? I don't think you do. Mutant Clash. What does this do? Target effect monster, banish a mutant from the grave, negate its effects to the end of the turn. Okay. That doesn't do anything to me. Level 8 or higher mutant destroys a monster by battle. Draw a card. Oh, but Mutant Mist does a thing. He gets a dude back to his hand. Okay. Okay. Okay, for a second there, I thought this was going to do something bad to me, but no, it really doesn't. So, there you go. But there's the Smile Sorcerers here, Exodia's here. You got to see our side options. Now, you get an idea of the power this deck has without just focusing on Exodia. But we do want to focus on Exodia as much as possible. So let's go for our second duel. Show off more of the draw engine if we can. We just want to see Guitardle, Lizard Draw, Pendulum Sorcerer, all that stuff. So let's go for duel number 2 and see what shenanigans we can get up to. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. Put a big old smile on our faces. Yeah, that'll give us some good luck for getting all the things we want. Alrighty, not bad, not bad. So, let's go ahead. We get Pendulum Sorcerer, we've got Lady Ange. Alright, let's start off with our Skullcrabat Joker. Get some draw power up in there, and we're going to need ourselves... We have 2 scales. I'm going to get another scale. Let's get... Let me think about this. If I get a high scale, where is valet? Let's get this dude. I like the idea of getting this dude. So we got ourselves our valet. We're going to activate our valet in the pendulum zone. And we're going to go ahead and activate our duelist alliance. This way I can search out our pendulum sorcerer. A very nice dude. So we'll activate our other skullcrabat as a scale, so we got the right scales. And I'm actually going to save on Ange. I'm just going to summon out the sorcerer for now. You know, just get this boy out here. Because when he's special summoned, I can just pop 2 of my scales and get some new scales. So we're going to get Lizard Draw, and we're going to get the Guitartle. And of course, this will all activate our Astrograph Sorcerer. We're going to summon this boy over here. He's nice and big, and I can get my 3rd Skullcrabat Joker to deck thin and things. So you can understand, there's many a draw I can do. So we're going to activate Guitartle. Once per turn, if I put a Performapal in the scale, I draw myself a card. So I just be like, hey, give me a draw. And then I can pop Lizard Draw, then draw again. Alright, Time Gazer is not the guy I wanted to see. And... Alright, we must continue to draw things. Let's draw more things. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's go for Smile Sorcerer. Have that boy on the board. And do I make Duels? I'm actually going to make Baguska for once. Like I say, I don't make this guy often. I make him just enough. But every once in a while, you just need a Baguska-ing. It's not something you do a lot, but every once in a while is a good thing. Alrighty, so Pendulum Sorcerer. I get another one of those, and then I can make many a thing. Okay. Okay, I can live with this. So we're up against Spriggans. Spriggans with a branded. Alright. Banish, blah, blah. Banish this card from the grave. Target a banished monster or is fallen. Albaz. Add it back to the hand. Okay, so this is branded in high spirits. See, he's in high spirits. I'm smiling. This guy's branded. And he's got some booty. Booty always puts a smile on my face. And it does. Alright, so he's definitely doing some combos. Can he do those with a Bagusk on the board? I would presume he has a method of getting around Bagusk, because this just stops all monster effects. It just stops them monsters that activate in defense mode. Even Ecclesia, the virtuous one, cannot get around the terribly tired one. Alright, send this card, activate, go. Okay, so we can get his Xyz right away. Alright. I'm surprised he's not... Okay, maybe he's going to use it in a minute. I think he's going to go for X-Blower here. Because Party Maker don't make much sense. Or, conversely, maybe he'll make nothing. He does have that thing, though. So he is set up for next turn. So I really need to, like... I gotta kick things into high gear, basically. Alright, the brothers from other mothers. I see. And then Ecclesia will get herself back. Ooh, that's pretty powerful. Ooh, hello. Other Smile Sorcerer. That's not bad. Alright. So, what we is gonna do here. Summon out our other Skullcrabat and be a total dingus, because I forgot to put terribly Baguska in attack first. Oh, okay. That was my own fault. I did an oopsie, but it's okay. It's okay. I can live with that. I can survive that. Even a little mistake like that one. Let me think. Well, there goes the idea I was going to do. I can still normal summon. Well, I have already normal summon, so I can't do any of the things I was going to do. Because I'm a dingus. Sometimes I'm a dingus. But we live through it, and we keep going. So let's go for Duelist Alliance, just completely disregarding impossible impermanencing. You know what? Go ahead. Imperm me. I dare you. Okay, good. I didn't want to get impermed. So, let's see. I've got Pendulum Sorcerer. I can pop Smile Sorcerer and Skullcrabat. Get a couple more things. Alright. Or I can just get Soul Pendulum, but now that I've screwed up, that really doesn't help me. So I'm just going to go for Pendulum Sorcerer. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work, that'll work, that'll work. Alright, let us... But then again, if I make Beyond the Pendulum, I could blow up 2 cards, and that sounds like a good idea to me. So let's do exactly that. So it's gonna go ahead and make our Beyond the Pendulum. Only have 1 zone open, but it's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and add whoever I desire. I do want to get Lizard Draw. Also like Ange, but then again, Monk Keyboard is so good. So we're gonna get Chronograph Sorcerer, because I can just summon him out and have more attack numbers. So let's go ahead and Pendulum Summon. We're gonna summon our Pendulum Sorcerer. And let's see. I want to summon this guy. Well, he's gonna be summoned anyway. Yeah. So Time Dude and Skull Acrobat, and just summon a whole bunch of dudes. So we'll summon that dude, that dude. See, I might have screwed up a little bit, but it's okay. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is pop Beyond the Pendulum, because I don't need her on the board. And I'm going to pop the Smile Sorcerer, because I don't need him anymore. My opponent can retaliate here, but he will choose not to. Okay. That works just fine. Where is my Butler? Don't have the Butler, but I do have Hell Princess. Okay. Why did Beyond... Okay, I'm messing up a little bit here. A lot here. But we're going to keep this duel in regardless, because I will include any time that I screw up and show how I can get around my screw-ups. Well, that's true. You know, I made many mistakes. I could have done so much more. Mea culpa. I am sorry. I messed up. But I will keep going. I could have summoned out Smile Sorcerer and everything if I just blown up Time Gazer Magician. Alright, so what does Spriggan's kit do? Adds branded fusion. Okay. That's not too terrible. And alright, let's start with Lizard Draw. I can still draw some more things. Go for Guitartle, draw me a card, thank you. Leg of Exodia, okay, he's hitchhiking. And Lizard Draw be like, Gentrude, not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so we'll go for Smile Sorcerer. And... alright, I got Pendulum 2 monsters. See, I goofed up a lot there. But it's okay. Let's just go for Battle Phase and see where this goes. Let's attack with our Time Gazer Magician. And do we have an OTK? It's a 2, 4, 6, 7. This might be an OTK. Might not be an OTK. Am I going to OTK despite all my goofs? Potentially. Very potential. Granted, I feel like he could have... I'm surprised he didn't just summon out X-Blower. Because then he could have tagged out X-Blower and stopped me from, like, doing stuff. Okay, well, it's not an OTK. Regrettably. But, you know, such things are not necessary here. So, what are we going to do? I could make... Let me think. If I use, like, everything, I could do more. If I just used everything. I could make Topological Zeraboros. And that's an interesting one. Or I could make Underworld Goddess. I could make Duels. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Make Masquerena. That's step number 1. Then we're going to make Duels using these two. Duels here is going to allow me to draw 2 and ditch 1. That's why I get to draw more cards. Okay. And then I got to discard a card. I guess Guitartle already had Guitartle on the board. And then we'll just round it all up with our good friend Avramax, who should be relatively safe from what these guys do. I'm trying to think of what Spriggans can do to get around Avramax. Not a lot, but then again... Oh, wait, no, he's got that branded Ice Dragon thing. Ooh, I forgot about that. Well, let's see. I want to animate a card or effect. Return a Spriggan Exceed. You control the extra deck. Negate or summon a dude from the grave. Exceed leaves the field by card effect. Make all monsters your opponent controls lose 1,000 attack to the end of the turn. Okay, that's a pretty nasty card. It's pretty nasty. What did he just do? Branded Fusion? No. Okay, there's X-Blower. I was like, where's X-Blower? I feel like he should be here by now. Alright, so Spriggan's... Okay, well, my goofs have allowed my opponent to live. But you know what? We're not dead yet. I mean, I've got 2 pieces of Exodia. I've used up a lot of my deck. Not all of it, but I've used up a lot of it, so that's a good start. All I really need to do now... there's my graveyard. Where is my extra deck? I cannot look at the... Where's the look at extra deck button? Yeah, I can't be destroyed by card effects, my dude. Good effort. Good effort. But I really need Butler right now. Yeah, Butler's stuck in the extra deck right now. That's the one thing that's annoying about Butler. If he'd only been a normal effect monster, he would have been so much better. But being a pendulum, you know, he's just going to be sticking himself there in the extra deck. But we'll put a smile on anyway, because, you know, he's done his job. He's done his job, and we're just going to live with it. So, I've already used Baguska, and I've already used Duguerre, so my rank 4s are out. But, I got options. I got things. I can pendulum, like, a lot of my stuff. Alright, Gigantic Champion Sargus. Add a Spriggan or Therian card. If materials attached from a monster, target a card on the field, either destroy it or return it to the hand. Well, luckily I can't be targeted, so that is fine by me. Tally-ho, Spriggans! Alright, what does this do? Attach up to 3 materials, add a Spriggan monster. If you detach materials, summon Spriggans from hand or grave. Wow. Somebody really must have liked Spriggans to give him a card like this. That's pretty good. Does it stop him from doing anything? No, it does not restrict him in any way, shape, or form. Who designs these cards? You think with things like, you know, triple tactics, you know, allowing you to search any spell, just punishing effect decks, like, Konami's trying to fix the game a little bit, but then they make something like this. That takes a deck like Spriggans and just gives them all these crazy combos on top of this thing. On top of that guy. Alright, so Sargus is still returning my card to the hand. Okay, I don't really get... Smile Sorcerer is cool, but I don't need him to be on the board right now. I can just play him next turn. It's all good. Rocky the Rocket, what are you doing? Just attach everything? Okay. I mean, that's cool and all, my dude. And my computer's going weird because my charge cable's been weird recently. What do we got? What do we have? Another Exodia piece. Oh, wait, no. I don't get to draw this turn. I forgot. Duguerres. Alright, well, that aside, let's go ahead and activate Sorcerer again. Which will allow me to draw another card anyway. Negating me? Okay. That still allows me to, like, draw a thing, my dude. Good effort! But we all make mistakes. I made a mistake. You made a mistake. The world. Let's see. What can I pendulum summon? Sadly, I do not have pendulum Sorcerer. I do have Wizard Draw, though. But that would require my opponent to destroy my stuff. Face of monster controls destroyed by my opponent's card, or if I draw a card to the number of Performapals you currently control. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could get a draw 3 off of that, and... okay. Okay, yeah. I like that idea. Let's get a Lizard Draw. Is this once per turn? Yes, it is. Okay, I was about to say. If that wasn't once per turn, that would be pretty busted. So we're going to summon out our Gentrude. We're going to summon out our Hell Princess. We're going to summon out Lizardo Draw and summon out Skulker Bat Joker. And he still has X-Blower, but I'm not as concerned about that as you think I would be. Then again, I could make Boral Sword Dragon. Ugh. So many things I can just do here, man. So many things. All right, let us go into the battle phase. He's got X Blower. He can just tag that out whenever he so pleases, but that's not going to affect me too much. I mean, the most that's going to do is stop me from attacking with one of these, which is fine. I am going to attack with one of them. I do want that plus. You know, Exodia deck must draw with Exodia deck. He must. So that means we're going to have to lead with someone who's not Avermax, because obviously Avermax just beat over whoever. That's kind of his shtick. So I'm going to have to attack with somebody else. Who? Skullcrabat. Yeah, definitely Skullcrabat, because he is small. He is much smaller. Or bigger, I should say. He's much bigger. And my opponent's thinking. Okay, he will use X Blower. Okay. Banish that. Then he can target my dude. We still can't target Avermax, because he can't. You just can't do it. You can't do it. I can't do it, Captain. I can't do it. A Star Trek thing, man. This ain't Star Trek. This is Star Wars. Is this a reference to Star Wars? I don't know. It's kind of like Tatooine, but different. And target a card in the field, destroy it, or return it to the hand. Stop. Stop it. Everything loses 1,000, which... Okay, that's fine. Actually, that helps me immeasurably. Immeasurably, indeed. So who's in the grave? Lady Ange. Yeah, I can put Lady Ange in my Pendulum Zone. Why not? Alrighty. So what we're going to do is have a Hell Princess attacking the brothers from other mothers, because now she's at 200. Oh, by your opponent's attack. Wah, wah. Oh, that's disappointing. I was going to draw out the Wazoo. Curse you for not letting me draw the Wazoo. Alright, well, many a mistake was made from both sides on that duel. We both powered through. We both still did stuff. I still drew quite a few cards. We still haven't drawn Exodia yet, but I have 2 pieces, which is not bad. So... We'll go ahead into a third duel. We've shown off a lot of what this deck does. You get an idea of what we're trying to do. We'll go for one more. We'll see if we can get Exodia, because I know we can do it. It takes time with this deck, but we can do it. Alrighty, our third opponent, the fighting third. And I really just want to see my draw engine. Now, I tested this deck a lot. We have many, many draw engine. That's what I just want to see. Alright, well, that'll help. That'll help a lot. Let's see. Let's normal summon... Yeah, Skullcrabat Joker. Get ourselves some more stuff. So Skullcrabat's going to do his thing. Let's... What do I want to draw into? Lady Ange, perhaps? Yeah, why not? Like I said, I just want to draw some stuff, man. So we're going to get to do exactly that. So we're going to activate our monkey board. So let me get my butler. I was about to say valet, but that's the other guy. Where is Butler Boy? Oh no, he's too big. I can't get Butler Boy, but I can get other things. Let's just get Help Princess. You know, I don't really need her right this moment. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, activate Skullcrabat Joker. We'll have a 1 and an 8. Let's go ahead and activate Lady Ange. Alright, not ideal, but we'll work with it. So we're going to special summon our Sorcerer boy. And he's going to blow up our scales. And I already have Guitardle, so that's actually good. So we're going to get Lizard Draw and... who else do I want to get? I could get Smile Sorcerer. Yeah, let's get that guy. Why not? Why not? And then we're going to go ahead and activate the power of Astrograph. Look at this Astrograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. Very good. All right, let's just keep on drawing as we do. I mean, we already have one leg of Exodia. I mean, that's almost the only part you really need if you think about it. It's just the leg. Okay, not really. But maybe. Maybe. Alright, so we'll get ourselves our Shoal Pendulum. It don't do us nothing at the moment, but it will, given time. All right. Dan the Man. Let's see. Target a Performapal in the grave, add it to your hand. I could get back Lady Ange for draw power. Thinking. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. This may not seem like a great idea. Computer, stop dying. For some reason, my power cord keeps coming out, and that's really annoying me. It's not helpful. Let's get back Lady Ange for Leitao. And we don't have a lot right now. I could make Baguska, but doing that would actually be potentially harmful. So instead, we're just going to go old school about it and make Masquerena. End our turn, see what happens. We'll see. I mean, we have ourselves a nice opening hand here. We got Masquerena, Handle Man. I've got things and stuff. What is he doing? All right. Does not care for the extra deck. That narrows it down a little bit, but not by much. I just noticed this guy's called Horo Horo. Is this motherfucker playing Dustons in 2022? Okay. Well, I guess there goes Masquerena. She gotta get Radiant. Radiant out the wazoo. Alright, so we're up against Duston. How do you... I don't think I've ever played against Dustons. I don't know how they play. I vaguely recall that they, like, swarm both players' boards or something, but I cannot for the life of me remember their win strategy. If they even have one. I don't know. I am genuinely not sure. Ever since Lynx came out, Dustons just kind of... They went, like, down. It wasn't like a... It was more like a... They don't do well. They don't. This card is destroyed by an opponent's card, sent to the grave, summon as many Dustons from hand or deck to anywhere, summon an equal monster to each side. Okay. Yeah, basically this is the idea. It's like you just swarm the board with Dustons. Can't be used as fusion, synchro, or exceeds. While face up on the field, cannot be tributed. When this card is destroyed, target spell trap they control turns to the hand. That's a bit, they're kind of like Ojama's Dustons, is that they're trying to like swarm both players' boards and be annoying, essentially. The only problem with this is that they don't do a lot. They don't do a lot in this format where links are a thing, because these don't exclude links. Before links, this would have been an annoying deck to deal with. Now, he's giving me free stuff. Although I imagine he has some sort of strategy around this. Otherwise, why even play it? See, because he's focused on the white one, because this one can be used as material for things. He's also the proudest of all the Dustons. Alright, red and blue. Red and blue. These guys actually remind me of Ojamas. Oh my lord. Are Dustons, like, did Dustons evolve into Ojamas? I'm not even joking. Look at green. He looks like Ojama green. Duston blue. Looks like Ojama blue. Red Duston really looks like red Ojama. Okay, yellow doesn't look anything like yellow Ojama. There's no white Ojama. No, wait, the king is the white one. Huh. Now I'm just thinking in my head, like, am I onto something here? That would be such a weird thing. And for some reason, I think it's the truth. Let me think. I need to link everything away right now. So, boom, 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 and boom. Sorry, my brother. But you don't need nothing. I do, though. Alright, so what we're going to do... I really wish I could... Wait a minute. Yeah, I really wish I could blow up my scale now, but I can't. If only... Oh, wait, no, I can't. Hold on one second. I got an idea. Oh, wrong zone. Dumb. Stink brain. Stinky dumb brain. Alright. I can fix this. I can fix this. So we're going to use Odd Eyes Butler. We're going to blow up Dagger Man. We don't need him. We need the Butler. I'm going to activate Smile Sorcerer. And Turtle will let us draw a card. Yes, Exodia's head. Beautiful. Alright, so now I've got all that. And so now what we're going to do is Pendulum Summon our Sorcerer. And the Time Gazer. Yes. That'll summon those out. Everyone's going to get bigger. So now, yeah, we're going to blow up Time Gazer. And we're going to blow up the Butler. Why not? Blow those two up. Get ourselves a Lizard Draw. And get ourselves Gentrude. Oh, yeah. And then Smile Man will come out. And I just realized that his effect won't work because I have Underworld Goddess. See, that's the one bad thing about this is I can't play... I can't do the draw because I have Underworld Goddess. But there is no Performapal Link monster, and it makes me sad. I should have blown this up. Coulda, woulda, coulda, didn't. Maybe next turn. Alright. Lizard Draw. Make me feel better. Give me another Exodia piece, please. I'd appreciate it immeasurably. Nope. Nope, nope. Nope, nope. Okay, 3 pieces. Not bad. Alright, let's just go for the damage. And, targets a monster in the grave, shuffle it into the deck. Okay, so he gets a card back. Cool. Cool, cool. Alright. Well, I'm actually not going to finish this duel off. I could, but I really, really don't want to. So what I'm going to do instead is make this thing Boral Code Dragon. It was made using 3 materials, so when I attack, I can nuke all the monsters. Yeah, and so next turn, see, I'm going for an Exodia. I'm sorry, Dust On player. Namaste. I'm sorry that I'm going to have to, like, hurt your feelings and stuff, but I'm going to hurt your feelings. So what I need to do here is activate Lady Ange over here. Just let me draw a card. How many cards left? 14 cards. Can I go through 14 cards in a turn? I think, but it's gonna be tricky. So let us special summon from the extra deck, from the hand, and that's it. Because I kind of need certain things. So now, I'm going to go ahead and blow up Boral Code, blow up Radiant. I don't want them on the board. And I'm going to get 2 new monsters. Let's get Turtle and get Lizard Draw. And Chronograph, I'm sorry, my dude, you're not a Performapal. If ye were, I would use ye, but ye ain't. So we're going to go for Smile World and just draw a whole bunch of cards. Coming on Exodia. Oh, we're 1 card away. We're 1 bloody card away from eternal glory. What is this? Summon a level 1 fiend from the deck. Okay. Alright. You know, the longer he lives, the better for me. So, let's attack with Husk Dust Tone. Discard a Pendulum. No. No, I could weaken you, but I don't really need to. So, now I just need to... I can keep blowing myself up. That's fine. House Dust On, you say? Red Dust On, you say? Okay. I mean, you can't do that again. And you know what? No. No, I don't need to. Wait, don't tell me. Oh, wait, no, I use Smile Sorcerer. I can't use the extra deck. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't need those 4. I just need these 4. These are the only 4 I need. I hate it when they do this. I had Exodia every time. mild tantrums aside, there you go, folks. Sometimes you win, and sometimes in here you lose. Okay, well, regardless, let's go for the end screen. Alrighty, everybody. Exodia's big old smile. We got ourselves our duels. We got to show off pretty much everything this deck does. We swarm, we make some links, we draw a whole bunch. If everything goes well, Exodia shows up, and we were so close to Exodia. We were this close. We were one turn away. I was going to have Exodia, but unfortunately my opponent just did not want to deal. I guess he figured out what I was trying to do. Something like that. I don't know. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this one. I'll have a more combo-esque version of this later this week. I got to do Sky Strikers first. But I have an Odd Eyes variant, essentially, which does many of the same things, but also some different things. So we're going to be trying this out. I might tinker this one a little bit more before I do it, but yeah, this is going to be the next deck after Sky Strikers, of course. So thanks for watching. Your boy Memphis is signing out for now. Take care. Till next time, don't forget to like and consider subscribing to the channel and all that good stuff if you enjoyed this deck. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.